Honey, it's crazy as all get out in these internet digital streets. You better do everything you can to protect your mental health. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite Goddess King. It's your favorite pirate captain. It's your favorite auntie uncle. It's your favorite hood healer, high priestess, motivational dominatrix, LadySpeech in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. You could be anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, you are somewhere in the world, and you are choosing to share a little bit of your time, a bit of your attention with me. You're making it rain on me, baby, and I appreciate you. So thank you for that. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling any of me, hit that like button. Hit that notifications bell. Hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with everything I'm putting down over here. Now, let's get into today's video, shall we? As a spiritual practitioner who's had skin in the game for over 20 years, protection is one of the first things that I think about when I get up, before I go to bed, during the day randomly. Protection is a heavy and intentional part of my spiritual practice. But I don't just cover myself spiritually. When it comes to protection, I believe in protecting yourself on the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical level. And I also believe it's important to protect yourself on the digital level. And as a spiritual practitioner who engages in the digital and social media realm, I cannot tell you how many of us are leaving that part of our lives wide open to attack. So let's talk about 3 things that I do. 3 things that I think are very important when it comes to protecting your mental space in these digital and social media streets. In the name of transparency, I want to be clear with you that I am coming at this from 2 perspectives. Number 1, I am a social media content creator. I make part of my money via creating things for social media. Number 2, I am a consumer. Long before I created here on this platform and made money from it, I was consuming social media. So before I had any skin in the game when it comes to making some money off of this thing, I recognized early on that protecting yourself in these digital streets are very important. Now, the deeper I got into consuming social media, the deeper I got into being a content creator, it became even more apparent that protecting yourself in these digital streets is important. And it became even more glaringly clear that most folks is not attending to their spiritual protection, their emotional, their mental protection, and in some cases physical protection in these digital and social media streets. So today we're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about it via 3 things that I have learned to do to protect my mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical space out here in these digital and social media streets. Let's get into it. Let's get all the way into it. Tactic number 1 that took me years to figure out, that when I did it, it was so simple and it went such a long way to on the journey of helping my mental health. Simple as hell. And when I share it with you, you're going to be like, what? Yeah, of course. So simple, of course. Yeah, so simple. Turn off the notifications. Turn off the notifications. Listen. At this point in the game, we've been living with social media for a minute. You're going to remember to go to your Instagram. You're going to remember to check into your Facebook. You're going to remember to scroll through TikTok. You're going to remember to get on Snapchat. You're going to remember these things. You're going to remember these things. You're going to do them. At this point in the game, for many of us, social media is a part of our lives. Whether you create on these platforms for money, for whatever you do, or for pleasure, or for whatever. Whether you are building a following to build a following, whether you are building a following to do other things, no matter what, social media is a part of our lives. You're going to check those apps. You're going to check those apps. You're going to check those apps. If you are a content creator, you're going to check those apps because you're creating on them and you want to see how they're doing. If you are a content creator that is making money off these apps or using them for whatever purposes, you're going to check. You're going to check. You're going to check. You're going to check. If you are using these apps, if you're using social media for entertainment purposes, you're going to check. You're going to check. Baby, turn off the notifications. Turn off the notifications. Turn off the notifications. I did not realize how much anxiety was associated with every single time my phone would ding and it would be a notification from Instagram, from Facebook, from Snapchat, from Pinterest, from whatever social media outlet I was using at the time. It began after a while to induce anxiety or needless anticipation. It was a lot. It was a lot. Here's the thing. When I turned off the notifications to all of my social media apps, I never stopped checking them. I never stopped checking them. However, the pressure to check them was significantly lowered. I wasn't randomly triggered during the day seeing certain notifications. If I saw a preview to a comment, if I saw a preview to how many people like to post. See, I'm neurodivergent, okay? And I can become quite obsessive about certain things. And social media is an easy thing for me to become quite obsessive about. When I put my notifications on, I was so much more obsessive and less present in my life. I make money from social media. It's one of my streams of income. It's a job for me in some capacities. A job that I elected to give myself, a job that I enjoy. But if I'm going to continue to create at the level that I would like to create and grow, if I want to continue to consume the good things that I consume on social media, balance and boundaries are key. I cannot have my face in it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I need peace. I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. And turning off the notifications was a most powerful action that has helped me to regain control over my social media usage. And it's helped to put it in the right perspective, in the right energy, in the right place in my life. Turn off the notifications. I don't need to know every single time someone comments. I'm going to find that out when I log in. I don't need to know at every hour how many people are liking my stuff. I'm going to find that out when I log in and check my analytics. I don't need to be disturbed if I'm having an intense conversation with someone. I don't need to be easily distracted by something that's going on in my notifications. Turning off the notifications to all of my social media has been the greatest thing ever. Now, here's the thing. Like on YouTube, one of the options as a creator on YouTube and as someone who consumes YouTube, one of the options is putting on notifications for your YouTube channel. So I've done that for some of the YouTube channels that I like the most. What ends up happening is on my phone, on my devices, that doesn't come up all the time when they are posting new content. However, when I log into the app, because I am subscribed and because the notifications are on, their stuff ends up coming up first, or I get notified when I log onto the app that they've created something new. And it also has made me way more intentional about going and searching out the people that I follow, the things that I like, in order to continue to support them. It's made me more intentional with my social media usage in regards to who I follow and how I support them. And it's also helped me not to stress so much in regards to my own content creation. So It's simple as hell, but turning off the notifications can do wonders for your mental health. Tip number 2, learn to stay out them comments. Learn what comments you are strong enough, you got enough energy for, you are prepared enough to be up under, and learn when to stay out of the comments that are going to tear you down. As a social media creator, as a content creator, I know what posts of mine, for the most part, are going to incite folks. I know what viewpoints of mine are going to cause a ruckus outside of the audience that I am targeting. And at this point in the game, I've gone viral enough to understand that there are going to be some posts that get out of your hands. I have a rule. If a post starts going viral, I don't manage those comments. I don't get into those comments. At a certain point that a post goes viral, I let the comment section go. I do regulate a lot of my comments for folks who are intentionally hateful. I do go through my comments and remove people who are blatantly hateful, racist, incels, who are trying to threaten violence or are just toxic. Doing that keeps my comment section looking great, okay? It keeps it looking balanced, okay? Because I don't remove everybody who disagrees with me. I don't remove everybody who comes at me with a different perspective. I don't remove those people. I remove you if you are hateful. I remove you if you have every intention on just being antagonizing. I remove you if you are racist. I remove you if you are sexist. I remove you if you intend harm. I remove those folks, okay? But if we're just having a disagreement, if you don't like me, I'm not going to necessarily remove your comment, okay? So I do curate my comment sections as a creator for my own safety and for the safety of other people who follow me. Because I know my followers read my comments. And I know the audiences, several, that I target. And I know that there are a lot of vulnerabilities in those audiences because I am someone who has those vulnerabilities as well. So curating the comments is something as a creator does good for me, okay? But at certain points, I have to let the comment section go and I make peace with that. I have a post at the time of me saying this video, recording this video, there is a post that has gone really viral on TikTok and it's gone viral on my Facebook. Currently on my Facebook, it's sitting at 2 million views, okay? It's been shared, like no lie, like at least 50,000 times, and I really think I'm lowballing it. But it's been shared at least 50,000 times, okay? It's viral on there, okay? Now, when it was at a certain point, I was keeping up with the comments, I was liking, I was blocking folks who were spamming, I was doing all the things. At a certain point, that comment section got away from me, and I let it go. Folks are doing what they're gonna do on that. Viral things are viral things, are gonna do what they do, okay? At a certain point, I let go. Now, in regards to the comments to people I know, I follow a lot of controversial, real people who come with viewpoints that, like myself, will attract not so great people. I don't get into their comments either. It's not just about my comment section. It's about not getting into the comment section of people that I love. Now, here's the thing. A lot of these people that I'm talking about sit in intersections like me. They are queer, or they're black, or they're brown, or they're indigenous, or they've got something going on that puts them in a marginalized space community. They're trans, they're gay, there's all kinds of things. If they have a post that goes viral, if one of my friends, because I'm mutuals on a few platforms with a couple of other people who are, you know, well known. If I see a post of them go viral, I don't get in their comment section either, because I already know what they're going to be facing, and I'm going to take that to heart in some way, shape, or form. Staying out the comment section is going to be one of the most powerful things that you can do. Understanding what comment section to get into. Understanding when, if you're feeling feisty and you can handle it, go on and get in that comment section and take some folks to task. But if you feeling real fragile and vulnerable, stay out that comment section. Know what comment section to be in and know when to see yourself out. Last but not least, I curate the holy hell out of my social media feed. I've never been someone who's all about that follow for follow. I don't do that. I don't follow every one of my friends. I don't follow all of my family members. I don't follow just anybody. I have to spend a fair amount of time on social media because I make money off of it, because I have an intentional mission that I'm using social media for. It is something that is folded into all of the other things that I am doing. Being on social media, I consume it as well. I need to make sure that the things that I see are uplifting my mission, are pushing my agenda forward, are helping me, are pouring into me. There are some people I know in real life who are an absolute hot mess on social media, and I refuse. I refuse. They are allowed to be everything that they are, but I just can't handle who you choose, the parts of you choose to represent on social media. I can't handle it for whatever reason, honey. There are people that I will love. They know that I love them. We got a really great relationship, but me and you ain't gonna be friends on certain platforms because you just do what you do on there and I can't handle it. If I'm gonna follow you on social media, it needs to entertain me at a level that doesn't damage me. It needs to uplift me. It needs to affirm me. It needs to teach me, grow me, expand me. It needs to add to me. It cannot take away from me. If I see you come across my feed and your statuses regularly make me feel like boo-boo, I'm not following you. If I regularly come across your feed and I am upset at the things that you post, I'm not following you. If I regularly come across you in my feed and you are a disappointment to me, I'm not following you. Social media is a space that can be extremely beautiful, amazing, and encouraging. It could be motivational. It could be inspirational. You can learn a lot. I've done all that on social media, and it can be a place, and often is a place, that is toxic, that can uplift your insecurities, that can exacerbate all the negative things about you, that can be a place where you fall into an abyss of nastiness and craziness, and I'm not about that life. I curate the holy hell out of my news feeds. I will unfollow you. Now, I believe in following people. I'm not one of those creators. I've got a substantial following on a couple of platforms, and I'm not one of those creators who don't follow nobody. I believe in getting inspiration from folks. We encourage each other. We build each other up. But again, I curate the holy hell out of my feeds. I'm thick, honey. I'm fat. I'm thick. If you're not confronting your internalized fat phobia, I'm not following you. If you can't be taught about these things, I'm not following you. I'm gender fluid. I'm pansexual. If you got a problem with trans folks, if you got a problem with non-binary folks, if you got a problem with gender fluid folks, if you talk ill against folks who stand in these marginalizations with me, I got a problem with you. I can't follow you. I'm black. I'm proud. I'm femme. If you are anti-woman, if you are anti-femme, if you are anti-black and not open to decolonization, baby, I can't do it. And I won't do it. Y'all be giving too many people passes because they're your coworkers, or they're your friends, or they're your family. I don't do that. And here's a bonus tip. I don't work a regular job like that no more. But if I did, I'm going to let y'all in a little secret. You ain't got to friend all of your coworkers on social media. Y'all stop doing that. Just because you go to a new job don't mean you got to let everybody know what your handles are. As a matter of fact, if I had to work a regular job, the first thing I would do with everybody that I meet is block them on social media. What I would do if I had to work a regular job, I'd ask them, what's your social media? I would block them. I'd block them. I'd get a hold of that information and block them. We ain't being friends. We don't need to be friends. Y'all stop being friends on social media with randoms, because that's how a lot of y'all are getting caught up. Like I said, it's crazy out here in these digital streets. It's crazy out here in these social media streets. You better do everything you can to protect yourself. And that's that on social media protection. And that's that on protecting yourself out here in these digital streets. All right, y'all. I don't want to take up all your time. I just want to take up a little bit of your time, and I've accomplished that. So now it is time to say goodbye. I want to thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for listening up and tuning in. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I appreciate you so deeply. Now you know the drill. And if you don't know the drill, I'm about to tell you the drill, baby. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling any of me, hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell so you can keep up with everything I'm putting down over here. Just in case nobody has told you today. Thank you. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for all the good you're about to do. Thank you for being you. You are a gift. Never forget this. It has come to that moment where we have to part ways. But you know, I'm going to catch you in the next video. God, Goddess, Creator, Loa, Odisha, ancestors willing, we will see each other again. You take care of yourself. And remember to protect yourself on a regular basis. Digitally, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. You are worthy of protection, and you should have it at all times. Do what you gotta do in all of these streets. The mental streets, the digital streets, the emotional streets, the spiritual streets, the physical streets, baby. Do what you gotta do to protect yourself, because you are valuable, my love. You are valuable, my love. You are valuable, my love. Just because you exist. Now put that in your juice box and suck it. I love you. I live you. Thank you for your support. You go out in this big bad world. You go out in this big great world. You go out in this big wild world. And be great. I'll meet you.